All right, so for example 3, it says write an equivalent expression for cosine raised to the fourth of x that contains only first powers of cosines of multiple angles. So they're saying it's okay to have multiple angles, so we can have 2x, 3x, 4x for our angles, but we only can have cosine to the first. So no cosine squares, no cosine cubes, things like that.
Can we just double everything?
We can't just double everything, but cosine to the fourth of power of cosine to the fourth. What's that?
Can you do like cosine squared x?
Yeah, you could do it's cosine squared times cosine squared, right? You could also do it as cosine squared and the whole thing is squared. Either way, we'll get the same answer. So let's see. Cosine squared had the formula of 1 plus cosine of 2x over 2. And so we're going to multiply that times itself. All right. I probably should have went across. Would it be okay if I erase it and go across? Just to save room? Because we're not actually doing an identity, so I don't have to go straight down. Okay, what can I do from there? Yeah, multiply. So we're going to do FOIL on top. And just multiply on bottom.
Is that cosine squared of 2x?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, so what's wrong with our, well, we got like terms, right? Let's go ahead and combine those. About to jump ahead there. So we got 1 plus 2 cosine of 2x plus cosine squared of 2x. All over 4. So what's wrong with this? I still have a square, don't I? So I'm going to have to do it again for that one. So let's rewrite. We got 1 plus 2 cosine of 2x. Go ahead and put a plus.
Thank you.
And go ahead and put your over 4. I want you to make sure we're working on this together when we do that one piece, okay? So let's get that written down.
Are we gonna have another fraction?
Yeah.
1 plus cosine of 2x over 2.
All right, are we ready? Now watch this. We know our formula is going to be 1 plus cosine of 2x. What was our x? What was our angle? Well, what was it there? It was a 2x, wasn't it? So that's what's got to go in there, because remember that x is when it's cosine squared of x. Our x was a 2x here, and then it's over 2. So I want to make sure, so we get that there. All right, now what do we want to do? Well, you want to get rid of the fraction within the fraction? So how can I get rid of that 2 that's on bottom right there? Multiply it. But what I do to 1, I do to all. So this gets by 2, this gets by 2, and this on the bottom gets by 2. So when we do that, we get 2 plus 4 cosine of 2x plus 1 plus cosine of Are y'all okay if we go ahead and multiply that as well right there? 2 times 2x is 4x. All over 8. I didn't have to put that in parentheses, you're right, because it is just a plus sign in front of it. So I don't have to worry about my parentheses there. So let's combine like terms. So we have, what's that? 3 plus 4 cosine of 2x plus cosine of 4x all over 8. And yeah, I personally am okay with this, but just in case they do this on your assignment, that means that everything in the numerator gets that 8. That's your common denominator. So we could have wrote this as 3 over 8 plus 4 cosine of 2x over 8, which will reduce, plus cosine of 4x over 8. And so I would get 3/8 plus, this reduces, now I'm going to write this, I don't have a fraction so much, I'm going to do 1/2 cosine of 2x plus, and then it's going to 1/8 of cosine of 4x. Any of those, though, I think would be acceptable. Okay?